Welcome back to another video.
Videos. Do not obey. Stay woke.
Boom. When the horse stood up.
Ancient spiritual technology. Demons. Videos.
Heard any stories from your nanas or pawpaws?
Okay. Peace.
What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey, and let's get into a quick video. Now, from the title and thumbnail, you guys already know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys have probably seen it all over the news or not, right? This is not a conspiracy. This is a conspiracy channel, but you know, this is not a political channel or like an activist channel. Because I just feel like all those are programs to keep us all looped in the matrix and distracted and separated in a sense. Now, I'm numb. I'm not shocked in the fact that we keep seeing the police pow pow black little girls, black little boys, black men and women, people of color, right? I'm numb to it because ever since, I've been born, that's all I can remember and that's all I've been taught. And all we see. The proof is in the damn pudding, right? I believe this is more physically, how can I put this? It's shown physical very strongly, but spiritually, that's where the battle is. That's where the battle is. I believe in the movie They Live. Y'all know that. I keep telling you guys that everybody that looks human is not human. Not everybody has souls. Remember, I did the breakdown on those words like vessel suits and things like that when I was doing the alien breakdown of wordology. Y'all don't forget these things. Demon face is now out, and they're trying to say that if you see somebody's face change, it's not, it's you, it's your mind. Well, let's watch this clip from A Walk with the Ancestors. I'll have her up on the screen. And I'll have her linked down below. And I'm not going to show her whole clip. I advise you guys to please go watch it with your own minds from the beginning to the end. But I am going to show you the part where Miss Massey sees beyond the human meat bag, the suit that it was wearing. Okay? I definitely highly believe in that. And it's a connection that could have been going back way before she was even created. This could be a bloodline thing. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Rest in peace. Well, rest in life, Miss Massey. Respect to her son. But I'm just bringing this up because this, to me, is a prime example of the movie They Live. Except Miss Massey didn't need the glasses. Her eyes seen past the veil. All right, do not obey. Stay woke. Peace.
Last night, I channeled and did a session on Sonya Massey and the officer who shot her down, Sean Grayson. And I've put it up, and this is what it is. Take a look at it. No judgment. I show gratitude. She keeps saying it was like some kind of light coming out of his eyes, it was weird. She says she can't even really explain it or make it make sense, but she's like, it's like light was coming out of his eyes or something. So I'm asking her, did his eyes turn black? Is that what she means? But she keeps saying the pupils were not pupils or something, and that there were lights coming out of his eyes. She says it was the way he kept watching her. She makes me feel like she didn't think that the body cams were not on at first. She says that he kept showing himself to her. So I want to understand, she keeps talking about going to the store or being at the store. as if like she had seen this particular officers before. Like being somewhere around her area at the store. She keeps talking about being at the store. She's also talking about how fast they got there to her house. Almost like she keeps talking about somebody camping out, like on her street or down the street, or like she thought somebody was like camping out, watching her or like bothering her. She's talking about him proving a point. She also is saying like a vendetta against like black women, a vendetta against black women. Like they have a mandate and an order that feels like it comes from up high, in the ranks of some sort of like political organization or something. She believes that they were sent there to do that. She's talking about like the whole, she says the chief of police is dirty. Again, this is all alleged. County commissioner. Even, she says, right down to the corner.
All right, so I'm going to leave it right there. If you guys want to go watch the video, it is A Walk with the Ancestors. I will leave her, like I said, her name down in the description. And then she also has like a validation or a way to show a connection to these police officers. Watch this next clip of this young little black boy that's no longer with us.
TikTok is talking about the tragic unaliving of Sonya Massey by the police in Springfield, Illinois. But did y'all know that her 4-year-old cousin, Terrell Miller, was also unalived by police in March? In fact, the day after Sonya Massey's body cam footage came out, it was announced that the police officer that shot and unalived Terrell Miller was not going to be facing any charges or discipline. They are using Sonya Massey to cover up this announcement. Nick Gawk also did not attempt to do any first aid on the 4-year-old that he had just unalived in the chest. And here's the thing, Lieutenant Nick Gawk also knew Terrell's mother. He had been trying for years to hassle her. Here's what happened that night. On March 16th, Terrell's mother's highly intoxicated ex-boyfriend strong-armed his way into their home, telling her that if he couldn't have her, nobody could. He proceeded to spend hours essaying her at knife point. When the police were finally called, they spent 10 minutes outside of the door, not attempting to come in. Lieutenant Nick Grock was the superior on scene who made that call. When they finally broke down the door, they found Kiana on the floor in a puddle of her own blood. She started screaming, "Save my baby, save my baby." At that point, when she said that, he held the weapon to her, the woman bleeding out on the floor. Instead of neutralizing the man holding a knife, they let him walk across the room into the child's bedroom. When he appeared, he was holding 4-year-old Terrell Miller in his arms with a knife against his throat and against his stomach. And with no regard for the child's safety, Nick Grock fired through Terrell, unaliving both he and the perpetrator in one bullet. The body cams will be released next week, probably Monday. When Kiana woke up in the hospital, she was informed that her son did not make it. She then had to recover from 27 incisions from that knife. There will be a protest in Macomb Monday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Right on time.
The Sonya Massey murder, it's deja vu of the George Floyd murder. Do we feel that seed coming back around? This is a spiritual war, and the United States is ancient Egypt. There's no doubt in the historical data of the way people with melanin have been treated on this planet. Murdered on the land that they are indigenous to. The most spiritually gifted OG Egyptians that walk this planet. It is a sacrifice to their god. Publicized. Crucified on the cross.
And is that in that new building off to the side?
That's in Memphis, actually.
It's in Memphis?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's where you were?
Yeah.
I see.
Memphis,
okay.
The capital of ancient Egypt.
Right. Yeah, you're bringing what?
Perhaps that's where our new God will come from.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, I wish that was funny.
Sonya Massey. She just called law enforcement to her residence because of a possible intruder. Of course, officers respond, as we should do. Made contact with her, spoke with her for a little bit, and things turned sideways quickly. It escalated to Miss Massey being unalived by Officer Grayson. Macy went to the kitchen after speaking with the officers and removed water from off the stove. I don't necessarily know if his water was really inside it because I heard her turn on the water at the time she grabbed the pot. But she also made some statements towards the officers. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And this is when the demon come out of the officer.
Sure did. This is spiritual. This is a lineage. Some people are targeted.
Y'all see what I'm saying? 2012 was Trayvon Martin.
Some people are targeted from the beginning. If we want to say of time, which time doesn't exist. Whatever deities and gods got invaded. Hello, somebody. Their people have been oppressed on this planet. Isn't it kind of funny that the whole world hates certain what? Like, why? Think about it.
2016 was Alton Sterling. 2020 was George Floyd. And now 2024 is Sonya. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's a cycle. Like, they keep doing the same thing every time there's an election year.